There's a common piece of wisdom from experienced swimmers that says, when facing a strong current, don't try to fight it. Let go. Embrace it. It's a waste of time and energy. But consider this. One of the most valuable fish in the animal kingdom is the salmon. The salmon is valuable not just because bears find them so tasty. The salmon is valuable because of the journey it has to take upstream to be successful. A salmon has to swim against the current and fight off natural obstacles like rocks and branches and bears to reproduce and flourish. Life is filled with many of these currents and obstacles. Getting fired from a job, the end of a relationship, the death of a loved one. For me, one of those bigger challenges came early on in life, right when I was born, which was actually 3 months earlier than expected. You see, my twin brother and I were diagnosed with something called cerebral palsy, a neurological disability with an unpredictable and unforgiving spectrum controlling how certain muscles talk to the brain. We were both so small we could each fit inside the palm of our father's hands. Our tiny fingers barely wrapped around the massive trunk of his thumbs. Our lungs weren't large enough yet to produce the optimal amount of oxygen for our brains. And for several months, machines literally kept us alive. And you know what the doctor said? He said, "It's not about size, it's about how you use it." No, I'm joking. He didn't actually say that. He said to my parents, "Things don't look very good." He told my parents that we'd probably have a lot of difficulties growing up. We'd probably never be able to walk. We definitely wouldn't be star athletes. We might not even be able to speak. We might not amount to a lot. At the time, it was just too early to tell. The story of our lives had become one giant question mark. As a writer, I'm fascinated by storytelling and how it can transform reality. To me, the most interesting stories are the ones at the intersection between realization and contradiction. As a disabled man, occupying a perspective benefiting from white privilege, I've lived at that crossroads my entire life. Beliefs are tiny stories we carry inside ourselves. Like the salmon, we swim in their currents. They can either resist us or propel us forward. They can empower us with clarity and expand our purpose, or they can cloud us with judgment and limit us with doubt and fear. Your beliefs literally shape your reality. We are all the stories that we choose to tell ourselves. The point is, you, all of you, get to decide what your story means. We are the cumulative effect of all the things that we choose to believe. What you believe about yourself is the space that you make for your own potential. All my life, I've challenged the beliefs of those around me, of doctors and medical professionals, of my community, of strangers, of myself. And through every tide, I've come to learn one constant lesson that helps me float within these waves. Having a disability is not a limitation. It is a magnifying glass drawing insight to the powers and limitations of everyone's constructed story. It is a single story but it is not your only story. Be careful which ones you listen to. If my parents listened to the doctor on the day we were born, they might never have put us into therapy and believed something more. If I'd listened to my coach in elementary school, I might never have bothered to try out for the basketball team and shot some hoops for a whole quarter. If I'd listened to my inner critic in those months of healing after a string of surgeries from when I was a teenager, drifting on morphine and feeling sorry for myself, then I might not even be here today. If I'd listened to the prescription of beliefs that society, shopping, and social media had handed to me over the years, I might have believed that I am lacking, that I am helpless, that I am weak, that I am too short for an adult, too emotional for a man, too volatile for those to accept me and love me, that I am my disability, and only that I am not good enough. But if I had listened to those stories, then I would never have started becoming the person I am learning to love today. And an artist, a friend, a fighter, a dreamer, a warrior, a survivor. I gave myself permission to feel, to fail, and to find. So all of this to say, pardon my French, but fuck your beliefs. Choose which ones will help you swim and let go of the ones that sink you. Be the salmon, swim upstream. Thank you.